Just another beautiful day in the La Sierra. We're up on Mount Hough near Quincy, California. We've got another new Everstoke adjacent ride we're taking on today. Mount Hough is something special. Everyone, well, almost everyone knows the Mount Hough normal route. But now the Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship has been working and working and working. There's like 4 routes off the top right now, kind of, sorta. One of the routes, Indian Falls, like kind of puts you in a crazy other area, so you wouldn't really do that. But there's the regular Mount Hough, there's Tollgate, and today we're gonna do Taylor Creek. And Sarah's here, leading the way. I got the goggles on because I think we're gonna be dusty in a bit, even though we're snowy right now. A lot of people climb up from the bottom. It's very surprising, but very awesome. Maybe one day I will.
Yeah, right.
I doubt it. I did that 5,000 foot climb in Richfield, Utah.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't insane, it was tough. I was dead at the top, but I didn't die.
I don't doubt your fitness, I just doubt your desire to want to do it.
Exactly, when you can pay someone, I don't mind to pay to play. Wow. Big old fire ripped through here a few years ago. We thought it was gonna come down to Everstoke, and we got very lucky. It did not. The wind changed and it didn't make it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh. You're close enough to the top.
Man.
There's a lot to be excited about in the La Sierra. Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship is just cranking. I still got to show Sarah Downeyville. We haven't done that yet. We're thinking about it this weekend, but the snow is still mucho at the top of Packer Saddle. Woo-hoo-hoo. Flow as she go. Oh, yeah. There's the brand new Beckworth Peak Trail that's not quite open yet. I was talking to Kyle from Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship in the shuttle, actually. I got to meet him for the first time, and he said that the last mile of the Beckworth Peak Lollipop has just been crazy. They've had to use dynamite to try to bust through all the rock and just struggling. Usually they're able to spend $5 a foot to build a trail, and he said right now we're spending $25 a foot. Yeah, Sarah came out and did the Tollgate option last week, and we were thinking about doing that, but Kyle convinced me to go do the Taylor Creek section this time. So
Thank you, Kyle.
yeah, it's ridiculous. It's so cool out here, just to all this hard work after year after year after year. There's just, it's a mountain biker's paradise for sure. Last time I rode this was with BCPOV in Yucca. I think I crashed right about here. One of the weirdest crashes I've had, where I think a stick got popped up just perfectly, and whew, I went down. You really don't realize how fast you're going until you crash. Oh, she's she's a wild one. I got the zoomie. Yeah, it's just amazing. I'll just keep talking about the Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship because the whole goal is to build an economy in these mountain towns, and mountain bikers love to travel, love to drink beer, love to eat lunch, spend money, stay places, and you build amazing world-class mountain bike trails, you're gonna have some friggin' awesome results. we will find it. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was sweet. Oh, wow! Active. We do have breaking news. I finally got Sarah into the Element, the fine sponsor of today's video. Yep, we were out on a big old ride. She ran out of water, and there I was with a bottle full of Element to save her. She finally gave it a good, honest try and loved it. She is a little more of a half pack person. I'll go full pack into every single water bottle I have. But hey, everyone's got different salty tastes. Water alone never cut it for me. I was always searching for that holy grail electrolyte drink, and I finally found it with Element. It tastes great, keeps me fired up, but doesn't make me all jittery. There's no caffeine, there's no sugar, it's stevia sweetened, and it doesn't mess with my stomach. If your body doesn't get enough electrolytes, you're gonna get headaches, you're gonna get cramps, you're gonna have general tiredness. And if you're working out, sweating a lot, if you're fasting, if you're on a low-carb diet, you need even more electrolytes to catch up and feel your best. Element has the perfect mix of sodium, magnesium, and potassium in just one little packet, and now they've taken that same mix to their sparkling water line. Black cherry lime is fantastic. It's the new hotness. I can't get enough. I keep these in my mini fridge in the van for the perfect post-ride recovery drink. I don't know how they get away with doing free shipping when they send you a 50-pound box of these drinks, but give it a try. It's definitely worth it. And of course, with everything Element, you have a no questions asked return policy. If you don't like it, just tell them. They'll give you your money back. You're taking no risk on your first taste. And right now, if you order through my link, drinkelement.com/BKXC, you order anything on the website, you're gonna get an 8-pack sample pack just like this, 8 different flavors, so you can actually figure out which electrolyte drink mix you like the best. I always suggest you go with the citrus salt first. It's just the most mild, easy flavor. Then when you get the mix of all the different packs, you'll figure out what you like the best. This deal's only available through my link, so head on over to drinklmnt.com/BKXC. Hot days are here again. You need to get your hydration locked in for the summer. Knocked her off. Wow, that was so cool. Yeah, I'm falling more and more in love with the Lost Sierra. Just working at Everstoke, building our little mountain bike trail getaway. Just want to be up here all the time. Woo-hoo! Yeah, that was sick. Head on over to everstoke.bike if you want to check it out, see what I'm talking about. Yeah, Sarah and I are very close to, we were looking at tiny homes, we were looking at Airstreams. Now I'm looking at like travel trailers just to park at Everstoke because Sarah can work from home, just needs electricity, you know, heating and cooling, a refrigerator for her feta cheese, and she's pretty good to go. But right now, like working out of the van is very tough, and it's hot, it's cold, so we might be selling the van. We'll see. Things are moving, things are happening.
So much good fun. I was pushing the limits. When I ride with you, I go faster. When I was solo, I try to be more cautious in case I hurt myself. Hey, he'll carry me out if I crash.
I'll put you on my back. Yeah, supple. Oh, there's the van. Orange is the new tack. Yeah, that felt so good. Okay, hard left, hard left. That's worth it, I think. We'll see, well, we'll see once we climb.
Yeah. It was real fun last time when I read this by myself. Like I told you, it was euphoria. But then it's even more fun when you get to share it with someone else.
Yeah.
Someone hears my hoots and hollers.
Yeah.
I was hooting and hollering by myself anyway.
Yeah, it is
So
nice.
good.
There's different times and different things. You feel different things, but yeah, the hooting off of each other is really good. Elevation of stoke. Oh yeah, one more shout out for the Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship. So now every time I do a POV riding video, I'm gonna take $100 from the Trail One Treasury and donate it to the local trail organization that maintains and builds. So every time I make a video, I get a nice shout out for the trail builders and for Trail One components. As you know, every time we sell a stem, a handlebar, grips, we set aside $1 for the trail area that product is named for and donate it back. But we also sell a lot of products that aren't named for a specific trail system. We have the treasury for that. So we have a nice little bundle of cash that we can disperse as we see fit all along the way. So this is gonna be a nice $100 for the Sierra Buttes. Yeah!
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Okay. Only took me 7 times to say that. And as much as it is possible, we will always go through trail forks to show our donations publicly so you can kind of keep track of what we're doing. More breaking news. I finally got Sarah to switch to an iPhone. I broke her. No more green bubble.
Oh man. Now I have SOS mode for when I do solo rides and I fling myself on.
Exactly. I don't even have an iPhone new enough for that.
Yeah, I'm fancy.
Big old pine cones.
Like the sign you have there proved yesterday.
Yeah. Off the trail, please. Marking the territory. So cool to ride something new and just adventure off. And oh, I love this kind of landscape too. The green, the trees, the dirt. Yeah. The manzanita throwing you off the trail. I bet we're already down to Everstoke elevation, 4,500 feet. I'm just looking for bears out of every corner of my eye right now. The trails are so resilient. After every one of these big fires we've had in Northern California, it's like, oh my God, the trails, what's gonna happen? And the trails are still there. It's just all the cleanup, all the different trees and all that other stuff. The thing about selling the van is then I need a car. So it's a whole nother rigmarole of what car am I gonna get? I'm gonna get some cheap car. It still probably needs to have a bike rack on it. I need a 4x4 electric. I'm gonna have all these solar panels at Everstoke, charge everything up. So yeah, I think I like the F-150 more than the Rivian, but oh yeah,
Now we're on
Taylor Creek itself.
That's so gorgeous.
Yeah,
I love some blue.
let's go check it out.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see.
Chilly. Great spot to refill the water if you have a water filter or if you just wing it. Definitely some moto whoops out here because a lot, if not all of these trails are moto use, multi-use. Yeah, hot shotting. Yeah. All these little pine cones are kicking up and hitting me in the back. Check if my bag is open. Nope, okay, that could have also been it. My granola bars and Rice Krispie treats flying out. Whoa. Oh, hello. Bad one. I'm glad you're my crash test dummy. I would have gone straight through. Oh God. I thought I was taking the correct line, but I don't think so. Shortcutted it. Man, this is some good wilderness. I love it. Helicopter, oh, moto, okay. We just had a nice little group of moto riders come through. This was the perfect spot to encounter them and be able to pull over, and we both communicated, said we've got our group and they got theirs, and that was nice. Run it up. Needless to say, e-bikes are allowed out here. A little more pedally, but we're actually getting a longer ride out of it. Sometimes those lightning fast downhill, you could descend 5,000 feet a little too quick.
Exactly what I was thinking.
We're getting our money's worth. Yikes. Those rocks. How's that shoulder? It looked like you landed directly on it. Oh. Is my phone okay?
Don't worry about it.
This is the Pacific Midwest. Oh, because it definitely has the Pacific Northwest feel, but it is dry out here. Lucky if it rains a couple times during the summer versus the PNW. Get them weekly showers. Kind of, sort of. It just rains more, I'd say. They have their problems too with the rain. Wow. Oh, wow. Interesting. Just a little droppy thing, uphill droppy. I hear it. Can't take my eyes off the trail. Man, I don't know what I was expecting, but this is so cool and different, and we're just out here riding instead of the regular Mount Hough ride is awesome, but it is pretty quick and it's a blast down. It's super fast. Just getting a lot more out of this one. Pump. Oh. Hopefully the dust isn't too bad back there. Woo-hoo. So now we're gonna finish up on Taylor Creek, go into Chandler. And Chandler's actually another loop that you could do to get more miles and more climbing, and then we're gonna hit Berry Creek after that. And that'll be the bottom. Ooh. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be satisfied after this. Yeah. Whereas maybe with the other ones, you always want to do a double shuttle.
Exactly.
They were actually saying they do a Mount Hough shuttle and then Mills Peak shuttle, which is really cool. Mills Peak's 30 minutes down the road, really close to Everstoke. Climbs like a goat, descends like a demon. Ooh. 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 Oh, wow. Ooh, those aren't marbles, those are like 8 balls, but not quite baby heads. Ooh. Dang. Blue trail. Interesting. Wow.
Pacific Midwest blue.
Yeah. That's like Spain right there. Whoa.
Beautiful. They said no.
All right, nice. Over the tracks. Once you cross over the railroad tracks, you have a 3-mile pedal on the road. It is a bucolic beauty through the countryside. We got back to the van and it was a 19.7 mile ride, which is fantastic. Point-to-point shuttle. If you do the other shuttles, I don't think you get that many miles. But like I keep saying, if you do the other shuttles, you probably want to do 2 of them. 2 Mount Hough, 2 toll gates. I'm going to have to get back and go do those 4 videos so I can show them off to you and show how different it was. But this was just a really neat ride all through all the different terrain and scenery. I do think that I would skip Berry Creek the next time. If you're just a typical rider after you've been doing this very easy blue square trail the whole time, and then that Berry Creek thing has that really crazy downhill. Didn't capture it on film. It never does, but that was like verging on double black diamond, weird, loose, dusty, straight down. So there's a way to do it. Instead of hitting Berry Creek, you pedal up a little bit and you go down the regular Mount Hough link. But if you're up for it, go for it. Maybe I'll do it again someday. I don't know. Check out the link in the description to my ride log. That actually shows what trails I went down. I always try to post a ride log in the link so you can actually see where I am, what I'm talking about, what the other trails are around, which wrong turns we took, and all that. I'm very excited about the snow melting more and more in the Lost Sierra because there's so many more rides I want to show you all in this area, down in the Lake Tahoe region. I'm going to have a good summer to come, all kinds of different stuff. I am going to go traveling to a couple different countries as well, but there's a lot of Everstoke adjacent adventures I want to show off. So do me a favor, go ride something new, and maybe I'll see you on the trail.